It's actually been a cool little minute since I uploaded the video, but today that stops. We're back on the horse, we're back on the grind, and today I got the rapper's most sus moments ever. Believe it or not, some of these rappers are sus as shit, and you know, in 2025 I thought this video would just fit perfectly. The susness is spreading like a wildfire, but like I mentioned in all my videos talking about stuff like this, like in the Boss Man Download video, there's probably another video out there where I talk about rappers doing, you know, sus things, because you know, it's not normal in the rap community. You know, they talk about hoes the whole time they're on their bros. Shout out Lil Baby. Here's just a little forewarning to my people in that community that may be watching this video. No harsh feelings towards you guys at all.
Pop my booty like a willy, nigga, I'm for really in the bed with them booty killers and the booty nigga.
But I think we gotta start this off with Lil Baby. We know his relationship with Michael Rubin, going to the all-white parties. You know what be going on there, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gotta say too much, but if you really deep dive into your head and think about what goes on at an all-white billionaire party, Diddy ruin everything for billionaires, so I just think that freaky shit's going on at these parties. And Lil Baby has famously stated before that he would never get tattoos because it makes you look like a thug.
I want to be no thug. You feel? I don't want people to look at me like I'm a thug. You know what I'm saying? That ain't what I want. People with tattoos, and to me, you look like a thug.
Well, let's just say Lil Baby's new thigh tattoos do not give off thug at all. What's the name for like a gay thug? Let me look it up. I looked it up on the Urban Dictionary. Here you go. That's why you stay away from Hollywood, billionaires, drugs, rappers, all that, bro. They come out of these parties and they start moving different, getting thigh tattoos like, well, bad bitches have thigh tattoos, you know what I'm saying? Look at Cardi B's. But typically this isn't something men get. Men usually don't want to show off their thighs to their audience. The pink belt too is the cherry on top, bro. You're basically wearing booty shorts on stage as well with Lil Baby. And now that I think about it, you got other men calling you Lil Baby. Now I'm sure you guys remember Designer with the song Panda, you know what I'm saying? He blew up off that back in 2015, but didn't really do much after that and kind of, you know, fell off. You know, I'm gonna keep it real. In 2023, while on an airplane, Designer would do the unthinkable, and he would mention how he was in a bad mental state here and was really losing his mind. While on the plane, Designer would whip his meat out, and yeah, you could imagine what he did from there.
As a result, he said he was brick hard when he got on the plane. Okay, he should have worn my Stop Snitching hat. Oh my God.
He landed, and the FBI arrested him for indecent exposure. Now, Designer would actually go on No Jumper after this incident cooled down and would explain himself.
Like, what was going on? Was it a drugs thing, or like what led to you having this meltdown?
Mentally, Adam, I wasn't in the right place. Like, I had a long time to think about this, and it's just like literally mentally I wasn't in the right place. I was just like having so much fun. I was just having so much fun and just like, not controlling myself at the time.
I know as a man you gotta work on self-control, but it shouldn't take that much self-control not to whip your meat out on the plane in front of everyone watching, but maybe that's just me. Now Drake, he's the king of all sus rappers. When it comes to rap, Drake is on top when it comes to being sus. Him and a few other people we're gonna talk about in this video. But Drake, the way he was talking about Lil Wayne was a little concerning.
Favorite artist to work with and why?
Nah, Wayne is my favorite person to work with though, because it's just, ooh, Lil Wayne, he's just too good.
You gotta give Wayne the love.
He's just too good. Lil Wayne, he's just too good.
Now, I also love Lil Wayne's rapping ability. His music, it's great, but you'll never see me around here talking about Lil Wayne how Drake did. It sounds like he has a crush on him or something. Now, in a simple Reddit post asking, is Drake gay? You know, people would say not gay, but a certified boy lover. Someone else would say you should see when Drake is around NBA players. He turns into a proud basketball wife. This is the most true shit I've read all day. Drake around NBA players. LeBron James, for example. I know LeBron picked sides with Kendrick in the beef, which made Drake's hurt, so he covered up the LeBron James tattoo on his skin. But the most sus thing to me about Drake is that he got a tattoo of his friend that is also a man on his body. LeBron James isn't just LeBron James to Drake, it was his friend, you know what I'm saying? They're both in the same, you know, stratosphere. Why did you tattoo him on your body, bro? If you ask me, that's kind of sus. It seems like you have a crush on LeBron James, bro. That's what it seems like. And I know I was talking about Drake being sus, but Lil Wayne and Birdman did kiss each other on the lips like they were about to get married. What about even Meek Mill being called daddy in the pool by Diddy?
Man, you doing it, man. You deserve it, daddy.
You already know Diddy got in them cheeks at the pool party, bro. It's insane. Now, Lil Uzi's already told y'all, bro, he's with the devil. He don't give a don't have no morals, all that, bro. So it's obvious he's gonna do some crazy stuff that seems a little off or odd to people that aren't used to, you know, the stuff we're about to see that Lil Uzi does. And in my honest opinion, I've came so far in life with YouTube to where my opinion, whatever I say, I don't care what anyone thinks. I think Lil Uzi and Playboy Cardi both want to be bad bitches. And you know, I'm an adult, bro. You know, I used to judge when I was a kid, you know, middle school, high school. Ooh, you gay. You gay. And I'm still like that. Ooh, you gay. But I'm not homophobic. That means you hate gay people. I do not hate gay people. I just think that it's funny. That's why I make vids about it. You know, it's no harsh feelings towards the community. I just think that Playboy Cardi and Lil Uzi are a little gay. We can start with Uzi and we'll transition over to Cardi, but Uzi, you know, he's just Uzi at the end of the day. But he's just doing a pose. He's just doing a pose. How is that gay, B-Lee? You know, Uzi did say he has a Glock in his purse.
Put a Glock in my purse. Put a Glock in my purse.
Uzi is one freaky dude, bro. The dresses, like all that. I mean, we might as well get the Young Thug, another rapper who likes to wear dresses as well. Just like one of his good friends, Lil Uzi Vert. Young Thug, you know, people have been calling him sus for a minute.
Shit, man, if I ever was to have to go sit down 20, 25 years, the time they let you sit at home with your family, I'm bound to go get my motherfucking breast did. I'm bound to get my titty did so I can do my 25 year. Have me some fun, man. I don't get tired.
So he said if he ever got 25 years in prison, he would get titties on his male chest so he could have fine men in prison. Now, I wouldn't even think of accumulating that sentence in my head than saying it out of my mouth. What the fuck? Who turned Young Thug out? And you know, I used to be so surprised when I heard about these dangerous rappers doing sus things, but when you really think about it, when you psychologically get down into the deep tissues of the brain, if a rapper can go out there and kill multiple people and they, you know, express it in their music how they do, and they go suck, you know, some meat, it's really not that surprising. If you really think about it, a rapper will go kill someone, take their life, you know, most of the time there's no reason or a stupid reason on why someone lost their life, and then you figure out they suck some dick. And you're like, oh shit, it's really not that surprising. Plus, when you get the drugs involved, you already know these rappers are losing their minds, man.
You know what you mean when you call your homies your baby or your hubby, your lover. Can you just set the record straight?
It's a language. There's nothing stupid and fruity going on. It's the way we talk, it's the way we live. Those are my babes, no my lovers, no my hubbies, whatever you want to call it.
Oh yeah, nah, bruh. Hell nah. If I ever have one of my homeboys call me babe, hubby, or lover, and they mean it, and I can see they mean it, I know the world's coming to an end. Alright, we can get the Playboy Cardi now. He doesn't even try to hide his susness whatsoever, bro. He don't give a shit. The first rapper I've ever seen twerk on stage that wasn't a female. I don't care what any of you Cardi fans say, this is the first rapper that wasn't a female that I've seen wear a thong in public. Yes, that is a thong. That is not a leotard, whatever you guys are trying to call it. Bro, stop having an excuse for Cardi every time he does something sus, bro. That is a thong up his ass, you know what I'm saying? And Cardi, he's a good looking dude. It's not gay to say that, but it's just something about dudes that think they're bad bitches, bro. It's something about them that don't sit right with me. Like, bro, why are you licking on an iced out lollipop, bro? This is what our generation has to look up to, is Playboy Cardi and Lil Uzi. This is all they have, bro. You know what I'm saying? They have no solid male role models in life. No more dads are leaving, and they adapt to Playboy Cardi and Lil Uzi Vert. I just think the thong up the ass is the craziest part to me about all this. Like, when I saw that, I was like, all right, bro, what the f? Since we're talking about Cardi, I might as well show you this video of Destroy Lonely. This outfit is insanely sus. That's some shit you see the GTA strippers wear or something. I can only imagine the stuff Playboy Cardi and Destroy Lonely have done to each other. How about the time Diddy was calling the interviewer daddy?
I like when you like this, daddy.
Yeah, where you put my bag?
Daddy, I like when you
right
scrambling
here,
and scraping for shit.
No,
I like that.
The fact that another man scrambling and scraping for papers has you aroused, bro, how freaky of a man are you? It's really crazy what goes on in the music industry, Hollywood, and when these, you know, party drugs get involved, bro. All these people that went to these Diddy parties, bro, there's a good chance Diddy took their ass, bro. And I'm not even trying to be funny. It's just, it's serious. It's serious shit. Like, we thought it was a joke. Nah, bro. Diddy's really like that. Even the notorious B.I.G., bro, we know him as one of the rap legends. He was on the corners, bro, selling crack, freestyling. He got discovered, became a big rapper. But even the notorious B.I.G., he was hanging around Diddy, and you could see they probably done some sus things together as well. He called Diddy babe, and not only that, like, he was talking about sucking other dudes' meat in songs, bro. It's like, come on, man.
When I met you, I admit my first thoughts was a trick.
You look so good, huh? I suck on your daddy's dick.
See, even the notorious B.I.G. ain't safe, bro. No one's safe, especially from Diddy, bro. Like, this dude right here, dog, the devil. I really think it's the drugs in Hollywood that turn these rappers to where they go, like, do stuff like this, like Youngboy humping his homeboy. And we wouldn't be saying nothing about it if Youngboy in his songs was talking about, you know, humping his homeboy and shit. We would be used to it, you know what I'm saying? That's what he does. But, you know, he raps about and, you know, all this shit that we expect him to be, and then he goes around, turns around and humps his homeboy. We have questions. We obviously are gonna have questions about this stuff. You rappers keep us fans, or, you know, people that keep up with rap, whatever you want to call us, you rappers keep us confused daily. We think we know the real you, but then you do some stuff like Cardi, Youngboy, Uzi, Thug, and we're like, okay, they've been lying to us this whole time.